All right, we're going to talk about 4 Buddhist-ish tips for a mindful morning. Now, the term Buddhist-ish might irritate some Buddhists out there. It irritates me because Buddhism is not a lifestyle. But at the same time, I grew up in the Shambhala Buddhist tradition, and Trungpa Rinpoche very much wanted to make the wisdom of the Buddha Dharma accessible to anybody, rabbi, atheist, what have you. So, he would talk about how meditation should be as ordinary and everyday a thing as brushing your teeth in the morning. Not some big spiritual trip. So from that point of view, here's a couple life lessons on how to start the day out right, and how you start the first, say, 10 minutes of your day does more than any other 10 minutes in your day to orient your entire day toward true joy or mindfulness. It's kind of like that expression, I got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, points to that. So the first thing to do when you wake up is get on your phone and immediately go through Instagram and feel insecure about yourself based on all the photos of people apparently having amazing lives, traveling the whole world and making out with beautiful people. Just kidding. That's what most of us do. We get on our phone and we do some crazy stuff. Instead, the first thing to do is get that phone away. I keep mine about 20 feet away. It's playing a little heart music for my alarm. And then the point of that being that I wake up, but it's not obnoxious enough that I can't afford to spend 20 seconds or whatever in bed relaxing. So why would you want to relax when you first wake up? Because when you first wake up, you have a moment of peace. You're still in kind of dreamland. You wake up, hopefully there's some sun shining. I keep my blinds open. Some people don't. I really like to wake up with the sun and have a view of nature. There's been many studies that if you have a tree or whatever outside of your window, you heal faster, or you're less depressed. So that would be my first recommendation, is try and wake up with the light, have a gentle alarm, and then the first thing you do in the day should be nothing, stretch a little bit in bed. Stretching in bed is completely awesome. And, maybe think about your dreams for a second. They're kind of fun. And then just enjoy being alive, appreciate being alive. And that's it. No big deal. Get up, turn your alarm off. Next thing to do is you're dehydrated. So drink some water. Obviously, you can do all the normal go to the bathroom, brush your teeth stuff. I'm not here to tell you to brush your teeth. Your mom is already on that one. But drinking water is huge. People often forget that you're dehydrated. You haven't had a drink in, say, 8 hours, and we think we have to have coffee or whatever. I love my coffee, but the reason you're so out of it on some level is you haven't had water. So water is number 2. Drink some good water. I like to drink mine right over the bathtub, like an animal, because I save the water from getting my shower hot in the pail or the bucket, and then I can water my plants with it. So that's where I drink my water, but you can, like a civilized human being, drink it out of glass if you so choose. So then the next thing is I would probably go outside, even if it's freezing cold. Just open the door and take a deep breath, look at the sky, look at some not man-made thing. That's really nice. If you can go outside, if it's warm, stretch. If you can't, go inside, stretch, do a little something. Right now I woke up only like an hour and 20 minutes ago, so I've already actually stretched. I do a couple basic stretches. One of them is I have a yoga block, basically just a block like the size of a couple books, and I have used books when I travel, so you can just use books. And I get it right below my shoulder blades, and I kind of curl my tailbone with my knees up, and I lean against that block, and then kind of just stretch like that. And it opens up my whole back and my shoulders. This was taught to me by Billy Goldman. Don't try this at home without further instruction. Look it up. So, and then I go back to my bed, actually, and I do this sort of twist, and then you do a bridge, twist, and I do that both directions. Twist, and then bridge, twist. And again, you have to look it up. That one's on Elephant. I got it from the Visual Yoga blog by Ricardo Das Neves, Neves. So look it up. He's great. And then what else? Might be forgetting something awesome. But I think basically wake up. First thing you should do is nothing. No one in America does nothing when they first wake up. Do a little stretch, drink some water, get outside, do some actually sort of formal stretches, meditate. Did I not mention that? So you can sit down, you can dedicate yourself to being of benefit to the world. The basic view or mission that we have in the very beginning of our day reminds us that life isn't just about whatever we're obsessing about. And then you can sit, take a great posture, and then breathe and relax. Find your breath in and out. You could do this with me right now if you like. If you don't do this with me right now, you're going to be very bored. So just find your breath in and out. And then you find yourself thinking, oh, this girl said that, this boy said that, oh, what am I going to do for lunch? Oh, I'm late, oh, I got to do this. Whatever it is, whoever is a jerk, just label it thinking. Oh, I'm thinking, and return your attention to the breath. And once you find yourself fully present with the breath, like a surfer on a wave, you're good to go. You can bow out. It's good to begin formally, end formally, even if you're only meditating 5 minutes. Pema Chodron, Trungpa Rinpoche, all these people talk about Sakyong Nipam is great and completely valid to just meditate for 5 minutes. And then you're off. Remember to get dressed. Remember to put on your pants. That's not one of the top 5, but that's just a bonus tip for some of you. Alrighty, thank you so much. Hope that helps your day start out mindfully.